Again, my font's tiny. I don't know why. You guys, I came on before. Welcome to my live. It's me, Laura, and Mercedes. I came on at like 6, and I was dressed a little sexier. Well, I should say, you know, in my day clothes, my gym clothes. And it's 10 o'clock now, and I'm in my pajamas. And my font was tiny, so I went on my settings, and I have it on big font, and everything else, my text, my Facebook, my TikTok, everything's on big font, except I don't know why it's small here. Oh, it's so weird. I don't know. I'll wait for people to come in. I was trying to conserve my voice because my allergies are bad. Oh, there goes my phone. My allergies are bad. I'm not sick. Anybody with allergies knows. So, you guys, tell me if you can hear me. Noelle, you want to come up with mommy? See, love bug, it's coming up tiny, and I don't know why it is. Are you seeing a small font too? AC Slater, what's up? I don't understand why it's doing that. Steamed hams? Like, no. Yeah, because before they said it's coming up small. The words are like this big. So weird. I don't understand. I don't want to touch nothing in here. Really? Does everybody celebrate Easter this Sunday? I'm making, so I don't cook. I don't enjoy it. I can, but my sister's doing Easter. We're having ham. We're having, my mom's making baked cedar stuffed shells. I'm baking. My mom's birthday is the 29th. Hi, Corey. Hi, G Money. Hi, Love Bug. Hi, AC Slater. I'm going to bake. I was going back and forth what I'm going to bake. So my sister's getting a cake. My other sister's making a ricotta cheesecake, and I'm going to make carrot cake cookies with cream cheese frosting. I don't know if you guys like carrot cake. I'm a really good baker. Hi, G Money. I'm celebrating Easter, but only because it's on April 20th. Really? Why? Yeah, of course we know that. It's this Sunday. Me and my daughter are going to church, 12 o'clock mass. So we're getting dressed in dresses, dressed up. And then after church, we're going to my sister's. So I'll come on here in my dress and do like a quick video. And of course, my cat's got to go in the litter box when I'm on my live. You know what? Why couldn't you do that before I came on? Oh, God. Noelle. I did a killer ab workout today. My abs are going to be sore. You know when you do killer abs and then you can't sneeze or cough, it kills you? Do you think Jesus will not like me if I go to church? Do you think I really want to answer that? No, wow. I hate that this font is so small and it's making me crazy. It's making me cuckoo. No, welcome on the couch. I told you I did. So when I go on settings, I made my font big. Well, my other apps are fine. It's just this one. Hi, T Dan 347. If anyone is new here, please like, subscribe, share. I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. I don't know where my mod's been yesterday. Shout out to Jungle Boogie. It was his birthday yesterday. Hi, Chandru. Anybody here new to my channel? So I have an iPhone 12 Max Pro. I'm eligible to get the brand new phone. Anybody have the brand new one? I hear it's not a big deal. This phone, like, it's not that much better. Too dark, right? Yeah. Hold on. So, anyway. I'm not staying on here late because I have to open the salon very early. You guys know Wednesday I go back to work for the week. I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. I don't know where my mod is. You know, it's funny. You get a lot of like lurkers. So when I know who's in here, and then like, it's weird. My view, I used to get like, I think the most views I got on one of my lives was like almost 20,000 views. Yep. Haven't had that in a while. And I hear from other YouTubers, I just heard it on one of the YouTubers today, that YouTube's changing the algorithm. YouTube is actually unsubscribing YouTubers' subscribers without telling them. Like, that would be like, because I lost about 30 subscribers, and I don't know if these subscribers did it without doing it themselves. Hold on a minute. Come on, Noelle. Come here, you want to go in the bag? Come here, baby. Mommy, put the bed down. Guys, I'll be right back. Here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Come here, Noelle. All right. I'm sorry. Come here. Noelle. You okay? Okay, you're all right. Okay, Noelle, what'd you do? Oh, Noelle. Well, you're always acting out when I'm on the live. Oh, God. Jesus, Noelle. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. You all right, honey? What's the matter? My Lord. I'm here. I'm coming back. Here, baby. Okay? What happened? And viewers are gonna leave. You're gonna leave, baby. You're such a big Hannah. Jeez. Everybody's probably leaving. Don't leave, guys. I'm here. I'm here. Just sweep the litter now. Shit. It's like having a big baby. You're like a big baby. I'm coming. Oh boy. Unbelievable. Like she decides to use the litter box when I'm on live. And of course my glasses. Come on, lay with me. Sit with me. If everybody's still here. So I wanted to talk about a certain topic tonight, but I gotta wait for, there's no one here. No, there's one person here. Hi, Ed. Hi, Timothy J. Still me. I'm not a bot. Huh? Yeah, so I heard that YouTube sucks lately. I gotta tell you. Hi, Ed. Hi, Grayson. I'm good, Timothy J. Guys, I'm just in my pajamas tonight. I'm usually dressed a little more, you know. I had my gym clothes on earlier today, so it came on at 6 o'clock, and I went off because my font was tiny, and then my dad called, so I had to get off. My dad, and I had to talk to him. What's up, Grayson? Yeah, I know. Well, it's time to go to bed soon. I'm up at 5:30 on Wednesday. I work out, meditate, shower, and I leave at 7 a.m. So YouTube, you guys, it's been around a long time. It's all about TikTok now. My daughter says, Ma, you need to post TikTok. I have less than 200 followers on TikTok. I have 5,000 Facebook friends. I hate Facebook. Facebook's all politics and ads. YouTube used to pay you for your subscribe count, not no more. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, but it doesn't even matter. YouTube, you get paid by your watched hours. So like if you guys stay on my live for the longest hours, I started getting paid. If you have to hit 4,000 watched hours to start getting paid. So silly. Look, I knew a girl that got 30 million views from one of her videos and still didn't get paid because it was like a little ghetto. So it goes by that too. It has to be something productive about health, fitness, whatever. Hers was it was trashy. You know, maybe because I curse and I show my boobs a lot. Who the fuck knows? See, I just curse now. Whatever. I think my channel's nice because I'm real. I'm classy, but yet, you know, I tell like it is. You know, I show my both sides. I'm not a prude, yet I'm not a, you know. You guys know what I'm saying, right? We all have a story. I just choose to share mine with the world. I am, you know, what you see is what you get. How do you build a relationship with anybody, guys? If you wear a mask, let's talk about that. Right? You know, some people hide behind that mask. I'm just shooting the breeze right now. And they can't be really serious. Maybe that's why I stay single, because it's called being vulnerable and showing your true colors. And I can get moody, right? You're just playing, Timothy? Why? Like, I'm just going into a subject right now. You guys can change the subject. If anyone's struggling, you know, I tend to get into relationships. I'm a talker, so if you guys know zodiac signs, I'm a Gemini. We are the communicators of the zodiac. But classy and sassy. Yeah. But anyway, Grayson's in here, still me, Timothy. Is Ed still here? Love bug. I don't know who just texted me something and it's not late. I don't know who just texted me. It's 10:25. I don't go to bed at 8 o'clock. You guys, is my phone fuzzy? Like, I kind of want to get a new phone. I can get a new phone. You can get the new phones for free. What do I mostly like do? What you most like do? Nothing exciting. So I work a lot. And I work. I'm a homebody. I meditate. I go to therapy. I have my channel. I exercise a lot. I'm really into fitness. I write in my journal a lot. I have my family. I have my cats. Personal life, I can't talk about too much. I have a lot going on now. Some things I do leave private. I can't tell all my business on here, right? So my channel, if anybody's new to my channel, my name is Laura, and I am 7 years clean and sober from alcohol and drugs. I tell my story on here to it's self-awareness to people, because addiction's no joke, right? And I want to make people understand that it's not just picking up that drug or the drink. It's really what you have to deal with here, okay? It's your behaviors, right? Does everybody understand that? So if you get sober, right, and you don't pick up a drink for a year or two, right, you can act out and do other behaviors. Sex addiction, shopping, gambling, eating. So like I had an eating disorder years and years, mostly my whole life, from age, I don't know, probably started from age 12. I was a gymnast. I tell that, that was harder to beat than the alcohol and drugs. Oh my God, there you are. I was just talking about you. What's up? Say hi to Jungle Boogie, everyone. Happy belated birthday. Jungle Boogie's birthday was yesterday, and yesterday was rough. A couple reasons I did not come on. I know it was your birthday. I actually came on yesterday or Sunday I don't know. My allergies, I gotta tell you, have been so bad. Yes. How old were you yesterday, Jungle Boogie? Everyone say happy birthday to Jungle Boogie. I'm drinking hot tea. I've been drinking a lot of hot drinks, gargling with salt water, because I have to have a voice for work tomorrow. I couldn't talk. I had to rest my voice. That's why I didn't come on. I hope you had a nice birthday. Jungle Boogie, is my font tiny? I went in settings. All my other apps are normal. They're normal size. You're what? What? I don't know what you're saying. Well, I haven't had testing done in years, but I used to be allergic to cats. Go figure. So, ragweed, pollen, all that. Those cherry blossoms are blooming now. It's like, it sucks. So, I used to take Zyrtec all year. What's the same as everyone else? I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. So, what's the same? So I came on earlier today and I was in my gym clothes. I had a blue tank top on and my tight gym leggings. But then I got off because I had to talk to my dad. It was important. Oh, yeah. So on your end, it's not like tiny, tiny, because mine is so tiny. Like, on my end, it's smaller than it's ever been. Anyway. Oh my God, my neck. Okay, then it's just my phone, and I gotta fix something. Am I an artist? No. I love to dance. I wanted to be an actress, but no. I went to acting school when I was 20. I'm a hairdresser. I'm not doing really. I hate all my professions. Hold on, let me just do this a minute. I'm just gonna talk with my. I have to put my back down. I'm a hairdresser, I'm a nutrition coach, and a fitness coach, and I don't do any of them really. I mean, the salon, I'm in the hair. I'm a hairdresser, but I want to do a million things. I want to be a drug counselor. I want to be a social worker. I want to work with animals. I want to open a pet sanctuary. I want to take dance lessons. Halfway through my personal training exam, my mentor I studied with said, "Do you really want to be a trainer?" I said, "No, but I'm not a quitter." I'm like, I should have taught yoga classes instead. So I dabble in a lot because I'm smart, but I get bored easy. To answer your question. So. Mercedes is sleeping right now with her paw over her head like this. Now, I'm not a big book reader. We were talking about this the other night. My personal training book was 850 pages. I have a little ADHD. And it took me forever to read that book. So. Ed, where are you viewing from? Do you really, Jungle Boogie? You're young. Do it. Like, I want to do so many things, as I just said, and I don't feel like going back to school at 52. Look at this baby. She's so cute. So you know how I have her on a diet, guys, right? The vet wants her to lose weight. She's so cute. And I could tell she's losing. You know how I could tell? When I pick her up. I don't need to weigh her. Like, I know how I used to have to pick her up. It was like, I would really struggle. And when I hold her, I could tell just by holding her. I mean, maybe it's a half a pound, but who knows? Cats take a long time to lose weight. So, Jungle Boogie said, yeah, I want to get into property. Oh, real estate? I mean, you know you need another job with that. I don't have to tell you. I know people that do it. You know, and you could do really good with that or real bad. There's no black or white. Well, I cut out hard food totally, and it's helping. That's what makes them fat, but I never left it out. You're not supposed to, but I just wanted to stop it. And now I just give her soft and better quality. The vet wanted me to give her Hills or Royal Canin prescription, and I'm like, why spend all that money? I can. I was doing the Hills, and then I talked to other cat owners that put their cats on diets and cut out hard food, and it's working. So who else is in here? Grayson left. Is still me here. Love Bug was the first one in. Jungle Boogie, did you celebrate or do anything for your birthday? (10:39 p.m.) What about you, Ed? What time is it? Sounds like a good birthday. Working out is always the best thing to do, right? I always say it's good for the mind. Oh, it's an hour ahead. What's the takeaway? What's a takeaway? Oh, wow, you're in Brazil? Yeah, I'm going to get off at 11. That's what time I'm... Oh, Mercedes, I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry. Oh, takeout. That makes more sense. Awesome. Yummy. Why, do you guys really say takeaway? I thought you made a mistake. Oh my God. We say takeout. You say that too, right? Oh. Oh, wow. Interesting. See, I learned something today. I was looking at tattoos today on the websites because I want to get you know, I'm gonna get Reese's, my cat that passed away. I'm gonna get his tattoo, but I want to get it like under my cardinal. So like, I'm gonna get him. Oh God, wait. So I'm gonna get him here. I'm gonna get all three of my cats. I've talked about this a few times, but I'm not gonna just go to any random artist. I need to go to someone really good for that does like specializes in tattoos. So I'm really researching that. Like I want his face to pop out like 3D. So it's not gonna be cheap. I want it to look like my boy. And not his, maybe just his face, not his whole body. And I'm looking online, popping up Instagram, right? Exactly. And you know where they're coming up? Germany. Not in New Jersey anywhere, but I'll find one. New York even, I'll go. There was one in New York. I have like 10 maybe tattoos. So I'm always like, I work hard, right? We all do, I'm sure. And I'm not rich. I work hard. Times are tough, right? We all know it's very expensive to live. And I feel like I just work to pay bills. So I would like to splurge. I don't have any Botox. I never did. I would swear on my daughter's life, which I shouldn't be doing that. That's probably bad to say, but I never did nothing. No Botox, no fillers. I did lips. I did a little injection when I was not even 30 yet for my sister's wedding. It's gone. It went away. So maybe I'll do a little something, and I want to do a tattoo. Like, I feel like I work hard. Wait, we should do I want to do something. So New York is not far. It's like next to me. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Germany has great tattoos, but I was going to say New York. Yeah, I can't go to Germany. But I can go to New York. I may be able to find a really good artist that does animal tattoos in New Jersey. So I didn't really research enough yet. I just started today looking. I'm not gonna spend over a couple $100, but I gotta see. You do? Yeah, she's on Instagram. I forget her name, but I want to do my 3 cats, but Reese's I have to do now. I love hand tattoos, like all in the hand. I'm gonna do more of them too. Oh yeah? How come Berlin? What's good about Berlin? I shouldn't have to wear these. I went to eat on Easter. Been cutting, leaning, fasting, cutting, eating light. Berlin is home of techno music. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's such good music. Jungle Boogie, we would be best friends if I knew you in person. Oh, Jungle Boogie, I wanted to ask you about do you know the music by Embers? You know that song Breathe by Embers? Yeah, I'm sure you do. If not, play it. Yeah, play it. So like, you know when you say Alexa play Breathe by Embers? So I was listening to it, right? And then all the rest of their songs were playing after it, and they're really good. Like, I never heard their other music. They're good. So Breathe. Oh, Embers. It's EMB. Like, I can't breathe without you. It's got a really good beat. EMBRZ. That's it. EMBRZ. Released in 2016. It looks like that. Like a blue diamond. Hi, Eddie Siciliano. Yeah. It's a really good song. And then, like, when you play it, then other songs pop up. Out of the ocean, the water flows on my skin. I see you in slow motion, where you end, I begin. Who am I without you? Where am I without you? I can't breathe without you. They're really good. Yes, Laura Bonenberger. Laura Bohnenberger. I love this group, band, whatever you call them. So everybody, 7 people in here. I gotta figure out. I forgot what I was gonna say. Think I'm gonna start. Jungle Boogie, you had said this, like vlogging, bringing my phone out when I do things, not at work. I don't want to do that at the salon. Too gossipy. Maybe when I go to the pool this summer. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I gotta spike up this channel. That's not the word I was looking for. Spruce up the channel. And I don't want to bring my sex appeal into it. You guys know what I mean? I like to be cute yet serious. That's why I come on here like dressed like this sometimes. Different environments, exactly. Like I go in my car sometimes. Look, I have a tiny apartment. How many rooms can I go in? I only have my living room and bedroom. This living room and kitchen all connect. It's like a studio. When I first started doing videos, people thought this was a hotel. Right? In the summer, I could sit on my balcony behind the curtain there, sliding doors, and it sits on my balcony. You know, so. Hi, Abby. How are you tonight? I hear you, but most people watch things for sex appeal. It's definitely sure. And I do wear bikinis in the summer, but I don't think it's going to be smart to do much on here and that because if I come on here and talk about someone that overdosed wearing a bikini, you get my drift. Addiction is no joke. Jungle Boogie, we've been there, you and I, right? So, there's a time and place. I am so uncomfortable. You know, I got a tripod, you know that, and I don't even use it. And I should. I always mean to check YouTube's music choice list so that I could play music in the background, and I never did. It's probably music I won't like anyway. So. What do you guys think of dating apps? I know we've talked about this before. When Facebook first started, they said the thing that made them blow up was relationship status, which psychologically is linked to sex. Abby said she's worried. She has a doctor appointment coming up soon. They're going to be doing. Oh, I just had all my blood work. They're testing your thyroid. Are they testing your thyroid purposely for a reason? Because when you have blood work done, they don't always test your whole thyroid panel. It's just your basics. Wait, my daughter. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hi, Sadiq Khan. So Khan says most of the dating apps are for fun, not for serious relationships. Guys just looking for free sex there. Well, I know, but then again, I know people that got married on them. Aw. How old are you, Abby? Going back to Sadiq Khan, I know a few people that got married on them, but I see what you're saying also about the hookups. You're young, Abby. So that's why they check for thyroid, hypo and hyperthyroidism. Hypo and hyper. So hyper is the more common, where you do gain weight because your thyroid is underactive. And then the hypo is where you lose weight, which is not as common. Right? People meet on dating apps and start relationships. Yeah, true. My daughter's sister, her half sister, got married from Match.com. I'm from Jersey, the USA, honey. True, Jungle Boogie. But then you get the jerks that just want to hook up and that are married. I met a guy once, I found out he was married. They just want to get away from their wives, and you find out they have two different lives. They want to have two lives. My eyebrows, I gotta do them again. They didn't do nothing. Oh. Honey, you're young. There's so many dating apps. If you're in India, you can't date someone from the US unless you're just having a, what do you call that, dating? I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna get forgetful now. What do you call that, dating? On the tip of my tongue. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's a word. Lord help me. Online dating, right? Wait, hold on. You guys know. Pen pal? Yeah, that's not what I was looking for, though. My mom's friend had that. She had a whole relationship overseas. Like, it's kind of like they said they loved each other, like a FaceTime relationship. Facts, Jungle Boogie. He's telling him to find someone in common that you have I did hear too, but couldn't find my type. Yeah. Hi, Sean. Welcome to the channel, Sean. We're basically talking about, wait, hold on. Hold on, I gotta get some. Um, I guess I'm just saying, like, my mom's friend had it. It was just like an online boyfriend. He was literally from another country, and then they had like an online relationship for like a year, but not like someone she never saw. She saw him on FaceTime, and then they met in person, fell in love, went on vacations together, and all that. I don't know. Crazy, right? I'm good, Sean. How are you? I agree, Jungle Boogie. Oh, good, Sean. I appreciate you being here, Sean. I used to do lives all the time, and then I stopped. Now I'm trying to do them at least, 4 times a week. Sadiq Khan says, many ways it's more good than we date in real life. Well, I mean, you could touch the person in real life. You can't touch someone through the phone. Thank you, Jungle Boogie. Yeah, guys, I was saying before, I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. YouTube doesn't pay you with the subscribe count. It's your watch time hours and all, but right. How do you know when you love somebody? What does everybody think love is? Let's see if anyone can answer that. I don't mean loving your mom or dad or your sister, your son or daughter. I'm talking about you. One person? How can there only be one person in here? You guys, I gotta get off soon. I gotta be up in 6 hours. Well, 7, 6.5. Oh, okay, Jungle Boogie. That's a good answer, Sean. Sean said love is being selfless. And it's also showing that person all of you. No, not wearing a mask, being vulnerable, being selfless, being there through all their good and bad. Like everything you say when you go down that aisle, sickness and in health, all that stuff, right? Soul love, I always say that. That's a whole other video and a whole other night. I can get really deep with that stuff. How do you know when it's love? I just feel like it's a soul connection. Put it this way. I'm going to tell you guys one thing. And this is the God's honest truth. And I'm just going to let you know this, right? And I've said this on a lot of my videos before. It's something you can't put in words, right? I'm 52 now. It took me years, but again, you have to love yourself first. And it sounds so cliche, and you'll never, ever, ever, ever really truly love that person the right, correct way unless you truly love yourself. And you're always working on yourself your whole life. But like, I'll give an example. When I was always drinking and drugging and in my addiction, and that's even my eating disorder, I had boyfriends that loved me, and I would say it back because it felt good to hear those words, but I didn't truly love them. Like, I wasn't in love with them. Neil Rameth, welcome. People find it hard to love because they don't know how to love themselves. See, first. On that person I mod for, told you to contact her on Instagram if you need anything. Oh, okay. Awesome. Love is selfless, and when you feel calm and secure to share anything which you feared, to tell yourself to, and your partner can understand. Yes, very true. Taylor Television. Awesome. I appreciate that. So all those guys, I would say it back because it felt good to hear, because I didn't have a relationship with my dad. That's a whole other story. We do now because he's 80. It's how you grow up. So I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to go off the subject. So my point is, I used drugs and alcohol and food because I was numbing my pain, because I didn't love myself all those years. Now that I love myself, I could properly love somebody else. I got rid of all those insecurities and everything. You get it? So yeah. And I'm gonna say this too. My type of personality, as a Gemini, I will make a note. Taylor Television. I don't feel like getting up now. My pen and pencil's over there. I'll remember. I'll scroll back. I'll remember. Yeah, the power of being alone is so great. I can never be alone. I had to have a boyfriend. I went from boyfriend to boyfriend to boyfriend. I could never be single. Now I'm the total opposite. Hi, Bruno Arujo. I have one daughter. She's 21. The last guy, so my daughter's father and I were together for 14 years. We split up. I've been alone for 7, but I was like seeing somebody, sort of situationship, whatever you want to call it. I can't get into that whole thing here, but he needed to work on himself, and my point is, I shouldn't talk about that. Never mind. But so Jungle Boy said, same. I used to have attachment issues when I was using. It's a mess to be around. Well, I was engaged for 5 years. I was never married. I was in high school. My high school boyfriend I was with for 5 years. I was engaged, broke it off, and then all in between I had boyfriends. My daughter's father and I split up, and then I was with somebody on and off. But there's a big story between that. So like, you guys have to know, when you get sober, your brain goes back to, like, you're kind of like, I can't explain this. It sounds crazy, but I got sober when I was 46. I'm 52 now. So when I was 46, my brain was like I was 22 again. Because you kind of die in between all those years of using. You're not really living. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You get it? No, I don't think age gap matters. Yeah, Sean, you got it? Yeah. My therapist told me that. So you kind of got to, you lose all those years. Your life basically stops. Bruno needs to be blocked. So anyway, I feel like I like to live young. That's why I was like, you know. So my last guy was younger. And I don't, love is love and age gaps don't matter to me. And I always said, you know, you love who you love. My daughter dated a guy older. It wouldn't bother me, you know, whatever. I think age gap matters with older women and younger men. Why? I don't. I disagree with that. You do, T. Dan 347. You can't make up for them. You just got to move forward and, you know, do the best you can and live every day to the fullest. Yep. So, you know, so. Yeah. But, you know, if the woman's older and can't have kids and he wants children, these are things you got to talk about. Like, even on my dating app, yeah, you know, you have to put the age you want to date. So, like, right now, I think my daughter fixed it because I had, like, 35 to 55. I don't want older than 55 because I'm 52. Coming from experience, it's hard for an older woman to be on the same page as a younger man because... Well, yeah, you're saying what I just said. Yeah, it depends on the maturity level, though. So, guys could be very immature in their 50s and have their shit together in their 20s or 30s and vice versa. So, you know, it really, everything depends. It varies. But, it's all in timing whenever. Be an old soul. The heart wants what the heart wants too, right? So. Reincarnations and twin flames, and if you see someone in the eyes, and I can't really talk about my story because it'll confuse people. Now you're talking the opposite. So Sean says he thought it was weird if a 50-year-old guy wants a 20-year-old woman. I was talking about a 50-year-old woman that wants like a younger man. So that's like, that's, you're reversing that. What's that? What's that I'm saying? That's a standard. What's that called? Yeah, you're right, but it's rare. I'm attracted to older women, but I don't see it being an older thing anymore. It can be, though. I see it. There's an app called Quora, Quora, and There's a guy that's married. He was 25 and he married like a 55-year-old woman. And I think they have one baby together. And they're very happy. He never dated a woman his age. So, yeah. Not always, though. I disagree with that. It can be in the beginning, but you can fall in love. We're going to have to change the subject. So, because, it's all a matter of opinion. So, I thought things get bitter when demands and expectations couldn't match in bed, you mean? Look, there's pros and cons to it, I, you know, um, there's a lot of perks to it. Again, it's all timing. But no, there's no perfect age gap. You have to. Well, the girl could show the guy some things in the bed and teach him things, not just sexually. Women know what they want because they've been through a lot in their life, right? Men find that sexy in the older woman. But, yeah, limiting to an age. Limiting into age is not a good idea. Yeah. But sex is a big part of it. And I had that with the younger guy I was with in the beginning. It was about that, obviously. A guy in their 20s sees a hot older woman. What do you think it's about? Sex, right? But then you can develop more. You can. It's usually not, but you can. Where was I going with this? Fuck. But like you're saying, can it go into the future? Yes and no. If he wants children and that girl can't give him children, then what? Whose heart ends up getting broken? Him or hers? His, if she wants to be with someone else and maybe he can't provide for her, or maybe she makes her own money. Guys can get intimidated if a woman makes her own money. Or you both, hey look, today's day, it's bad. It's hard out there. You both need incomes. Sometimes women make more than the man, right? So, it's not a great starting block. It's not. That's why you need to end it, go your own way, and then if you're meant to be, you meet when the guy's older. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Usually the younger man, because she's experienced and prepared for the shift. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I personally like being alone. I never was alone this long. I gotta be honest. You guys know I'm very honest on here. Um, that's when you know you found self-love. I'm gonna be honest. You could play with yourself. You have toys. I'm very busy with my life. Guys, I'm very honest on here. I do have a sex drive. Don't think I don't. And maybe I am with somebody now. Maybe, maybe I'm not. But I've had a lot of partners in my life. Not bragging, not proud of it. But why did I? And again, I'm going to say, when an elder lady looks in a guy to get in a relationship, wait, what? Wait, what do you mean when an elder lady looks in a guy? I don't know what your question is. You're not making sense. So, but anyway, I think I'm so used to me and my mom say, like, I'm kind of like a creature of habit now. I love my apartment, my job, coming home, getting naked, ripping my work clothes off, blasting my music, chilling with my cat. I have high school girlfriends that want to go out to like steakhouse. Maybe I can go down the shore this summer if I want to meet guys just to flirt and have fun. I'm on dating apps, and I just met a guy that we were texting. If I don't answer him right back, it's like, oh, I don't want to have to be like succumb to answering anybody back. I'm like, oh God, I like just being single. Except for one person, I really felt like he was my other half. So like your twin flame, again, that's you in another body, reincarnated. It's silly to you guys, but it's something I can't put in words, but can't get into that now. I was supposed to get off this at 11. I think he's asking, what do elderly women look for in younger men? If you want to get into a relationship, which things you notice in the guy you want to be in a relationship with? I've said this to you so many times before, but spending so much time in a solitary situation made me get used to loving alone time. Same. Me too, Jungle Boogie. You've got it figured out. I've been out of a 15-year relationship for a while now. You can do whatever the hell you want. I know. But then, with that being said, I've been told I look young. I'm in great shape. I have good genetics. I get it. I'm not conceited. It's nice. I'm very humble, right? My mother's going to be 75. If you guys saw my mother, you would think she's 50. So hopefully in 25 years, when I'm 75, I'll look that good, right? So with that being said, I don't want to be 75 and say, damn, I remember back 25 years ago when I was on my live when I was 50, 52, whatever. And I was saying I love being single. Now I regret it. So I don't want to have regrets either. So That's my bipolar Gemini self. Go ahead, call me names, whatever. Well, mental health, right? I don't know if I'm 100% sure I want to be single. All the way in the back of my mind, kind of wants to have a boyfriend too. Hi, Justin Howell. I'm good. I don't know. I have like 10 tattoos, something like that. Guys, I gotta end this because I'm tired. You're like, alright, so you're like 10 years older, younger than me. Guys, I have to brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to bed. Thanks, Justin. Of course, Jungle Boogie. Again, happy belated birthday. I have been on an hour and 10 minutes. Me too, Sean. You guys, I'm going to come back on. I don't want to promise tomorrow night, but definitely Thursday night at 10. Maybe tomorrow. Definitely Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. You too. Sleep well. Good night, guys.